If you're a woman over the age of 40 and at the moment you're getting so frustrated because you're doing all the right things, but you're still noticing that weight won't shift. You're still waking up at the early hours of the morning, just feeling like a total stranger in your own body. And you're just like, for God's sake, why is nothing working? Now, I want you to know this first. Your symptoms are not random and they are not happening in isolation. I want you to understand that they are following a pattern. And when you understand that they're following a pattern, you can finally uncover what is actually driving them. So in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you the exact hormone audit that I use with my clients to pinpoint that lead domino that's knocking all the other dominoes over and what's behind those symptoms. So you can stop chasing them round and round and finally understand what is going on in your body to start feeling like yourself again. So if you want some more clarity and find out exactly what is driving your specific symptoms, then why not comment the word audit below and I will send you that hormone audit that will help you connect those dots. Now, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Lucy and I'm a certified health and nutrition coach and I'm the founder of the Hormone Reset Method. So most women in menopause feel like they've just totally lost themselves. They are trying so many things. The weight keeps creeping up, the mood is dropping, sleep's broken, body's feeling inflamed, but none of it makes any sense. And so at this point, so many women are just grasping at anything they can. They might go to the doctors, they might get something for anxiety or trying the next weight loss program or the next bloating, de-bloat method. They try more supplements that they're finding on Instagram, just anything and everything that might just work. But the problem is that you're being told to look at symptoms on their own instead of seeing that big, full picture. Now, I want you to remember that our body is one big system. Our body is working together as a whole. And so nothing is actually working in isolation. So when you see weight gain, that's not usually the problem, or the low mood, or the brain fog. These are signals. These are the way that your body talks to you in clues. And so what we don't do is get down to the root of the problem. What we tend to do is just try and fix the symptom that we are experiencing. And then as a result, we just keep blaming ourselves when nothing ever works. Or it might just work for the short term, but never for the long term. And this is the part that most women have never been shown. So here's exactly how you pinpoint that lead domino behind your symptoms. So you can actually finally understand what is driving it in the first place and how to get your body back on track again. So step one is to identify those symptoms. So I want you to list everything that's showing up. So it might be the weight gain, the brain fog, the low mood, the waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning, the bloating, the joint pain. The list can go on and on. But the more you see, the better, because the clearer that pattern can become. Then step number 2 is to start to map those symptoms. So this is where we start to connect those symptoms to hormone patterns. So for example, if you have got poor sleep and you're experiencing lots of anxiety, this is quite often linked to high cortisol and stress. Bloating, heavy periods might be linked to excess estrogen in the system. Big energy crashes, fatigue, cravings. This is often linked to blood sugar imbalance. And so this is where you stop guessing and start understand what your body is doing. And then step number 3 is to identify that root driver, that lead domino. So you can ask yourself, what is driving most of these symptoms? Because it's usually like one core issue, like that stress and cortisol, or that blood sugar instability, or maybe some gut dysfunction. And once you've got that lead domino that's affecting you right now, you can fix it. So you fix this and everything else starts to shift with it. So if you want to see what's actually driving your symptoms, I've got that simple hormone audit that will really help you to connect those dots. So don't forget to comment the word audit below and I will send that straight over to you. Because remember, the body doesn't create random problems. Those symptoms is the way our body communicates to us. It's the way it talks to us. And then when you can understand how those symptoms in menopause are all connected and that they're not separate, you will get to that root cause instead of just targeting those surface symptoms. And then when you do that, you won't just see those small improvements. You are going to see that full system start to change, and you're going to feel so much better. So don't forget, comment the word audit and I'll get that straight to you.